David Bright on the 7th of December was going on holiday and was literally about to leave, and in fact he may have actually left his home address when he says that he received a phone call from an officer from the drug squad at 6:30 a.m. telling him that Tucker, Tate and Rolfe were dead. 6:30 a.m, hour and a half before the farmers find the bodies. He puts that into a witness statement, I think in 2002, a formal witness statement, on oath. That's the evidence he gives, that he got told by a drug squad officer they were dead at 6:30 in the morning. He goes off on his holiday, and that's the last that there's any mention of that. The second thing is Mr. Barrington, Detective Superintendent, subsequent Chief Superintendent, likewise gives similar evidence at trial that he knew prior to 7 a.m. that they'd been murdered. So you've got two senior cops in Essex, both of whom say they knew that Tucker Tate and Rolfe had been murdered before 7 a.m. One at 6:30, one says before 7 a.m. How do they know they've been murdered? The only way that could have happened is that Tucker, Tate and Rolfe were under surveillance. We know they were under surveillance. We know there'd been a surveillance operation been mounted. And as I've already said, the likelihood is if you've got an OP running, you're going to have a surveillance team running with it, either a conventional surveillance team, i.e. you follow someone directly, or a technical surveillance capability, i.e. you've got a lump on the car that gives you a signal. We think the White Sierra was probably a tracking car, and that they found the they found the Range Rover. They came on duty early before the rest of the surveillance team. They went to find the car. The car wasn't outside Rolfe's house, so they then found it by tracking it down Workhouse Lane, at which point you can imagine the crap had hit the fan. Who do they phone? Governor, Dave Bright. Governor, I've got a problem. We've got the car down the lane. We've got 3 dead men in it. What do we do? You can imagine panic would have set in. So I think there's been a massive cover-up around it, but that's the reality of it.